Hello again, dudes and dudesses. This is Horizons, and I'm bringing you another game of free-for-all. This time we're playing on Favela, and this was almost a flawless free-for-all. I can't remember what I get bullshitted on by this time, but yeah, something cost me the flawless.
Let's do this.
I think in this game I'm playing against boosters, but I actually beat them to the finish of the game, either because they couldn't find each other or just because they were completely useless boosters and someone else kept killing them. So thanks to anyone who was in this game and managed to repeatedly kill the boosters. I appreciate it. In fact, at the end of this game I get a message, I'm not sure if it was a message or the guy just said it, but it was something along the lines of, he went 30-1. Oh no, I've just spoiled it. How the hell did he do that? He wasn't even boosting. In this sort of really angry voice. Yeah, it must have been a voice thing. But he was really annoyed that I'd somehow managed to do this magic 30-1 without boosting. Well, kid, if you're listening to this, maybe if you didn't boost so much, then you'd actually get some skill at the game, and you wouldn't need to boost to go and get your nukes and stuff. I really hate boosters in this game. I spent a good 2 weeks going for nukes to get that nuke emblem, and yeah, now it doesn't mean anything because everyone's boosted for it. So yeah, thanks a lot, boosters. You basically meant that all that stuff, that all the time I put into getting that nuke emblem, doesn't mean anything. Anyway, this is quite a good example of how you should be playing free-for-all. I pick a part of the map, this corner, this building here, and the bit just outside it, and I just generally patrol around here. Sorry about that. I'm kind of commentating with the lizard on my lap at the moment. For anyone who's interested, it's a bearded dragon, but it kind of just tried to escape. It just ran across and I had to go and catch it. So if there's a sudden pause in the commentary, you know why that is.
Well, is that you in the head?
Anyway, I've got my Harriers now. That's what leads me to the Favela and eventually to the chopper gunner, and they basically win the game for me. If you're a good player, this is the best kill streak setup to have, because it just means that you've got the 3 most powerful kill streaks up in the air, and so if you can get that Harrier, then you're pretty much guaranteed the Favela and you're pretty much guaranteed the chopper, and they can't go anywhere, they can't do anything about it except for shoot it down. And if you've got a Favela and chopper gunner in the air, then they can't shoot them both down at the same time. Anyway, my chopper gunners, my Favela is still, so I haven't sent that out yet, so I'm going to use my chopper gunner and then I'll call my Favela in. I generally don't use the same, generally don't call in all my kill streaks at the same time, because if you think about it, that then means that they're fighting for the kill. So the Harrier might land 2 hits on someone and then the Favela will finish him off. Well, that Harrier could have been shooting at something else and you would have got 2 kills instead of 1. So I generally don't call in my support until there's nothing else in the field. And that's another important tip. If you've got let's say you've got a Favela or a chopper, do not call it in if the enemy's got a Harrier up, because the Harrier will shoot it down and you'll be pretty pissed off. And for some reason I'm not getting any kills from my chopper gunner at the moment, but that's alright, so I'll just call in the Favela and it'll do the rest of the work for me. If you listen carefully, you can hear them on the microphone. They're a bit upset, and I get commando lunge there, but they're a bit upset about how much air support I'm getting up. I think the boosters are unable to get up their own chopper gunners and stuff like that, which, to be honest, if I was boosting I'd just jump off a cliff, so I wouldn't worry about it. Now I'm being mean now, but I really hate boosters, because I like to play free-for-all a lot, and they basically ruin that game, especially if you don't notice them straight away, because it means that you'll spend 5 minutes in a game and you'll realise that there's boosters, and then there's nothing you can do about it, then it's too late. They're fun to destroy though. One of the games I just snuck up on them and waited until they were on a 24 kill streak on the leaderboard and killed them, and they went absolutely insane. I got a lot of hate mail from that, but it was funny. I liked it. I like doing that. Anyway, the game is over. Final score is 30-1. If you don't want me to tell you what the score is at the beginning, I'm sorry about that. It just slipped out, I promise. But anyway, tell me what you think of people who tell the people who are listening the score at the beginning, because I'd be interested to know what the general feeling towards that is. So thanks for listening, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Talk to you all later.